I'm really delighted to be the first to welcome you to this remarkable event, and we're pleased and proud to be associated with what's a really groundbreaking moment for this extraordinary Biennale. It is the first Cross-Pavilion Artist Talk ever, we believe, at the Biennale. We have three fabulous artists who've made three of the most extraordinary pavilions in the Giardini this year.
The Venice Biennial is a wonderful occasion in which so many artists come together, so many diverse and fascinating artists. And yet, it's very unusual that we find a forum, a public forum, in which these artists can share their perspectives and debate their different views on their work and on wider issues. It is because of that that the idea really came to build bridges between pavilions, to find ways in which pavilions can talk to each other, in which the artists creating wonderful projects within those pavilions can share perspectives, and also with the hope that those perspectives will shed wider light on bigger issues within the Biennale and beyond that.
The Venice Biennale is, on one level, controllable, or there are attempts to control it. I don't mean it in a sinister way, but ideologically and curatorially. But of course, what makes it singular is the fact that different cultural organisations from different countries programme their pavilions. And what we intend to do today is explore certain themes that artists may find emerging in common, but of course differences will be there too.
So much of my work that I'm presenting for this biennial is a treatment of the Nordic Pavilion as a body. I was specifically attracted to the windows of the Nordic Pavilion. I was starting very much with looking specifically at vibration, again going to a very microscopic perspective, thinking about just what does it mean when something moves? Can it move on its own, or is it always that something else causes this movement? This idea of sympathetic vibration, for example, that one movement is constantly connecting and causing another movement, and that's connecting everything that we see, that we touch, that we hear.
I often work like this, that I want to short-circuit many things, so I have a hard time to say where to start. But finally, when Camille was talking about, she was addressing the pavilion as a body, I would say I also looked at it then rather as a container, as an image, what we expect from a body and who will be in the body, who will be out of the body. And in this sense, I also worked on the architecture in a quite formal way.
There are several different ways I can look at it in relation to the body, although I haven't thought about it this way. One is, how does the audience walk through the pavilion? But in this case, I wanted to work with children because of the subject matter of nature and the idea that this fragility of nature and also the miraculous aspect of nature. I thought of having the children involved in this dialogue and the fact that children are innocent and they're inheriting this world that we've made that is in such trouble.